Diaspora with Fatima. I'm your host, Fatima Sisse. Today's show will feature an interview with Sidiki Fofana, award-winning actor, motivational speaker, and humanitarian. In our street trivia, we ask, what African country is the leading producer of oil? As usual, we have music from the diaspora and so much more. But first, take a look at an exclusive performance by Nigerian singer Wunmi during a dance party experience celebration at the Brooklyn Museum. Enjoy! Welcome back, viewers. As promised, I'm sitting here with Sidiki Fofana. Sidiki is 24 years old and resides in the Bronx, New York. He's known for having a big heart and wants to just share it with everybody. Thank you for joining me today, Mr. Sidiki.
Thank you. Thank you.
So tell me, what made you want to become an actor?
Just the humanitarian part of it, just knowing what it means to live truthfully in the moment. And acting lets me play this whole different range of emotions and characters. And I get to portray people in situations like this. People walk around with their daily life, putting a mask on. Mm-hmm. And not often do we feel their pain or their struggle or what they're going through. And to be able to portray it and live in their shoes and live their life, I get to bring these characters to life.
So were you inspired by any actors or anybody?
Well, I grew up around Mel Jackson. He's been in movies like Soul Food. Mm-hmm. Benga Akanagbe is one of my mentors, and there's a whole lot of actors, directors, and producers, but I really grew up around a lot of directors, filmmakers, especially from the Latino community.
Okay, so I know you migrated from Guinea to the U.S. with your mother, and I read somewhere that you guys at one point in time slept at the airport. Tell me about that.
Yeah, we did because something happened with my mom's visa where they felt that either she would go back and I come to the U.S. or she comes to the U.S. and I go back. And my mom was, not knowing too much English at the time, she wasn't willing to separate from me. So we stood at the airport until something was worked out with her visa. And then from there, we came to New York.
Speaking of English, how did you learn English? How did you become such an eloquent speaker?
Just growing up, around people from different creed, color, religion, and a lot of friends of mine spoke English. My parents spoke just the African language, and I started to pick up little by little, and many of my teachers really invested in me, so that's pretty much how I learned English.
So I read that your name means honest Being honest and loyalty,
and loyalty,
right?
yeah, and
So,
Arabic language.
exactly.
Sidiki, yeah.
How does that like portray you? How does that resemble your lifestyle?
I mean, I'm a people person, you know. I'm one of those person who will take your problems and make them mine, you know, if I really believe so much in you. And I just want to be an inspiration to so many people, to my family back home. And I just want to pave the way and not forget my background, no matter how far I go in my career.
So one more question before we take a break, right? How do you keep your dream alive despite your medical condition? Because I think you suffer from seizures.
Yeah, but that's when I was younger. I don't suffer much today from seizures, but I mean, as an actor, I don't let anything stop me from going forward. You know, that's the good thing about challenges. Challenges build you, you know, for something bigger that's going to come in the future, you know. And it's all about being consistent, persistent, and just going forward and just taking those challenges and make it stepping stones to going forward.
Great, thank you.
No problem.
Stay tuned, viewers. Next, we have a video from Nigerian German singer Nneka. Please enjoy.
Is a wonder should the darkest dark? Oh no. I don't know what tomorrow will bring. For you said that we don't know how to suffer. We never see good. Lord, I depend. Oh, I depend on you in tears. Where do I go when this world forsakes me, love? Who do I take to when they put me down? You were my hope, oh Lord, my beginning, my middle, my all I'm left with is to trust in Diggy, oh love, for mankind has disappointed me now. Oh no, see me weary, for I am no fee. Don't let Father, Jah, oh save me now, for I am dying. Where do I go when this world forsakes me, love? Who do I say to when they put me down? You were my hope, oh love, my beginning, my middle, my end. Where do I go? Love, when this world forsakes me, love. Who do I send to when they put me down? You were my hope, oh love, my beginning, my middle, my
Welcome back, viewers. I'm sitting here with Mr. Sidiki Fofana. So, Mr. Fofana, are you aware of the political condition that's going on in Guinea right now?
I know one thing I know about Guinea. There's too much ethnic division between Fulanis and Malinke, and the political climate is very heated, especially with Alpha Conde's election. And not having a Fulani become president yet, and things been very corrupt, and we have lost so many kids have lost lives, and people since Dadis Kamara's election. And it affects many of us Guinea people here in New York. The fact that we're working as hard to send money back home to help our family and stuff, and we're trying to build this difference between Fulanis and Malinke and show that there's no difference between us. We're one. If we come together and just support each other, we'll find a way forward, and hopefully Guinea will be stable.
Okay, as an actor, do you plan on doing a movie portraying those conditions?
If the opportunity comes, because hopefully Hollywood would accept a story like that. If not, then me and the crew will have to create something like that. But I'll definitely want to showcase the conditions back home and spotlight it so people could understand that we're going through our own struggles too.
Okay, so what was your last movie that you were in?
I just wrapped up 3 projects. One is called Debt to Society. And
I actually saw that online.
Yeah, Debt to Society. And I got another one called Chaos Theories, a Levi's film. And it won a wonderful contest, and I booked the lead role. But I've been mostly doing plays and stuff recently, but things been good.
Are you serious? You're insane.
Life is chaotic.
I'm sorry, what? Yes, he's bothering me.
Okay, I'll leave. But let me just show you one thing. Like I said, life is chaotic. Why would I have done that?
Oh, I don't know, maybe because you're a twerp and this is bordering on
To
harassment.
most people, a chaotic system means randomness. But to math teachers like you and me, it means something entirely different. Take these chopsticks, for example. They're made out of bamboo, imported, bought wholesale from China by your friend Carlo. You'll throw them away after 10 minutes. But the crazy thing is that these chopsticks wouldn't even be here if one person, specifically the emperor of the Ming Dynasty, had invented them more than 3,000 years ago. 3,000 years! Which means chopsticks like these predate everything from gunpowder to Jesus Christ.
Okay, so how can our viewers at home get in touch with those movies, get to see them?
Well, right now a lot of them is showcasing in festivals, so they won't be online or anything like that. But one film that's online is Chaos Theory, Levi's. A couple of monologues I've done. If you type in Sidiki Fofana, you'll see it.
I saw it.
And right now I got, going into next year, I got 7 feature films that I just booked.
Wow.
And new representation, so I'm hoping next year things could really take off. And I'm supposed to work with Whoopi Goldberg soon, so that'll be another opportunity, so God willing.
Congrats.
Thank you.
So, as an actor, what message do you try to portray?
I want people to understand what humanity means.
Okay.
We talk about humanitarian relief. We talk about what it means to be of good service to others, but we're not showcasing it or showing it. We have people dying overseas in Afghanistan, Israel. We have a record number of people being deported in this country, but we're not showcasing what it means to really help someone and really help them be on a path to simplicity. And I want to use my acting, to showcase that we're human, and I think that's what's going to build me as a humanitarian going forward.
Okay, I also read online that you won an award.
Yeah, I won the 2012 Adolco Rising Star Award, which is like a huge award for African American actors in theater, and many big actors have won it, like Sanaa Nathan, Tony C. Wright, Jamil Mangan, and it's like a whole list of actors, and I was humbled to get it. I'm pretty much the first Guinean actor to win an award like that, which is very humble.
I'm very happy for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Lastly, how can our viewers or, I don't know, producers, filmmakers from home get in touch with you?
You know, my name's Sidiki Fofana. I think I'm the only one in the industry with that name right now. So if you type it in on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, you'll find me. And I always keep people updated on the projects I'm working on. And, you know, you just type in my name, Sidiki, Sidiki, Fofana, Fofana, and you'll find me. And I'll not only do I keep people posted on things I'm doing, but I also put out, you know, quotes and stuff that will inspire people to go forward.
Okay. Thank you for joining me today, Mr. Dillon. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Next up is a screening of Mike Wellington's Marcus Garvey, A Giant of Black Politics. Hope you enjoy.
The film was good, okay, but it was incomplete. It did not, in fact, explain what Garvey meant.
I'm Jamaican, and so you don't get to be Jamaican without learning about the struggle. I'm also someone who's been really interested in Jamaican history personally.
The overall essence of where Marcus Garvey was coming from, which was too deep for most people at that time, was the fact that we are connected globally.
Garvey, to me, is someone who kind of embodies a lot of what needs to happen in terms of folks of African descent here in the diaspora coming together and learning about each other and learning about the commonality of our struggle.
If we could liberate our minds from focusing on white superiority and begin to turn inside and measure and understand our internal forces and tie those together, we could rule the world.
The essence of Garveyism, right, is about trying to move beyond the boundaries of language and of these artificially created national boundaries. So trying to move beyond those to some kind of commonality around our shared struggle. So that was his vision, right, of a Pan-African state, of not feeling separated from the continent because we're not there anymore and we don't know the history, but his vision was about us unifying around this common vision that we are African people. We have a place that we can reach back to and a history that we can claim.
When we unite as a people around our African roots, we will develop then the new civilization that the world really needs, and we'll be world leaders. And that is what is missing.
If we connected the Dutch, connected the people from Brazil, with the people from Mississippi, with the people from New York, with the people from London, with the people from the Caribbean, and with the people in Africa, that we would rule the world.
Marcus Garvey was not anti-white or anti-anybody. He was pro-black, so he was not a racist, he was pro-black. And you know, we all have to hark back to the fact that we were the first people. Everybody else has mutated out from us because of climatic conditions. So we can be very, very proud of that, but we must be sure that we're proud of that without being racist.
I heard Mr. Garvey just a minute ago trying to explain to the audience that Mr. Garvey is not a racist. Why the hell did these days and time we have to telling people that Mr. Garvey is not a racist? The man was not a racist, and we don't have to keep telling people that he's not. He was there fighting for African people. The Jews fight for the Jews, the Italians fight for the Italians, the Irish fight for the Irish, and nobody asks them why the hell they fight for their own people. Our race must come first.
I think the first issue is that we need to reclaim that history. We need to kind of get to a place where people understand what he was talking about. You know, they see the flashy attire and think, oh, this crazy man who came up to Harlem, what was he doing? What was he wearing? rather than trying to understand the essence of this man who was saying, you have a place that you can call home, whether or not you know anyone there personally, that is your home.
And the truth that comes out of the documentary, we don't want nothing more. What is happening is our people cannot handle the truth. All we want as African people is the truth. And once you get the truth about yourself, you don't need nothing more. We keep beating around the bush, and we have scholars to come and tell us this and tell us that. We are in serious shape as African people. And we have to stop this foolishness about multiculturalism. We don't hate nobody, but we have to love our race first.
That need to reconnect with the continent has been kind of lost.
He was a master international organizer. You need organizations and institutions in order for your culture and society to survive.
We've come a long way, but there's still a lot of work to do, and a lot more needs to be done to enrich the youth so they could really just pick up where the generations in our past have left off.
We should not be afraid of blackness and of Africa as a place that we come from. So we're not there yet. We're definitely not there yet here in the States or in Latin America and the Caribbean, but the people who do this work are really committed to spreading the knowledge, and clearly we're at an event where folks are trying to educate each other about the importance of our history, and that is the first step, right? If you have no sense of where you come from, then trying to organize and move forward doesn't make sense.
I would like to take this time now and offer my condolences to the families of the victims of the Puntland Somalia Cyclone, which claimed the lives of 140 people last week. According to a government minister, the numbers could rise to 300. Reports also stated that more than 100,000 livestock were lost and fishing boats were swept away, endangering the livelihoods of tens of thousands of people. As a result, it is difficult to give the victims medical attention. The storm has destroyed entire villages, homes, buildings, and boats, said Puntland's Interior Minister, Abdullahi Ahmed. So please, people, if there's any way that you can show your support, please do so. So what country in Africa is the leading producer of oil?
I couldn't tell you that. I'm sorry.
If you had to take a guess.
The only place I really know of that I know a lot of people from is Ghana.
I think number one is Nigeria.
I would say Nigeria.
Nigeria. Yeah, I think it's Nigeria produce the best oil for the whole world.
Oil. God.
Yes.
Kenya? I don't know.
Of oil, I'm not really sure about that.
Number one.
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Nigeria. This
Nigeria.
number one. Yeah, Nigeria number one.
I think that'll be Africa's.
In Africa, what country in Africa is what?
Leading producer. Produces oil the most.
Africa.
For real?
It's Zimbabwe? Is that a country over there?
Zimbabwe? What's that? Mars?
Who is the president of Nigeria?
I couldn't tell you that.
It's a Goodluck Jonathan.
Goodluck Jonathan. Are you sure?
I'm sure, 200% sure.
Goodluck Jonathan.
Goodluck Jonathan?
Yeah, Goodluck Ebere Jonathan.
Okay, Goodluck. Jonathan Goodluck, the president of Nigeria.
I don't know. Oh,
you
my
don't
God,
know?
I don't know.
Who is the president of Brazil?
It's Dilma. It's a woman.
You literally could say you, and I would believe you right now. Like, you could be like, I am the president. I'd be like, okay, nice to meet you. I have no idea.
I don't know. I'm so sorry.
If you had to
I
take
feel
a
bad.
guess.
I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. I feel really bad.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry about that.
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Yeah.
Jonathan.
Yeah.
You're positive.
Yeah, Jonathan.
Okay.
I love him. Jonathan.
All
This
right.
is the gentleman man.
So even my country, like my Nigeria in Delta State, they produce the best oil in Delta State.
Have you ever heard the name Good Luck before?
No, I haven't.
Really?
No.
This is a first.
I know. This is so interesting. I'm learning a lot right now.
Have you ever heard of the name Good Luck?
Yes, I have actually.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Well, I thought you was going to ask me a question on Africa, like what do I know about Africa? I know that it's the motherland, and our great grandparents originated from Africa. That's the type of question I didn't know that you was going to ask me any questions on.
That's how we got to switch it up. Thank
All right,
you.
thank you, and y'all have a nice day.
You too.
Africa now, il y a a lot of country now, il y a a lot of oil. Il y a Ghana, il y a my country, Africa Coast, il y a Libye, Gaddafi country, il y a Nigeria. You know why Nigeria is a big country? Because Nigeria, this territoire state. Donc, il y a là, oil, Nigeria.
Thank you for watching the show today. Now, before I forget, 2 important events are taking place in the Diaspora next week that I believe that you should all attend. The first, Applause Africa Magazine's African Diaspora Awards, taking place on November 30th, and the second is the African Diaspora Film Festival, which will kick off on November 29th. And as I said before, if you would like to place your adverts on SaharaTV, please send us an email at adverts@saharareporters.com. Thanks for watching again. I hope you enjoyed and join me next time as I uncover more stories from the diaspora. See you next time.